We're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. The championship in the American Conference at stake here on EA Sports College Football. It's the UTSA Roadrunners and the USF Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Black. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Well, guys, the Bulls head coach told me before the game. He talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Roadrunners offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, plenty at stake here. A conference championship, which would mean a lot to both programs. But to be American champions, Joe, a chance to join that conversation and make your case that you belong in the playoff bracket.
Chris, it's my favorite part of our system is that a game like this really matters on the national stage. And clearly the winner is going to have a great chance to possibly get into that college football playoff, play on the biggest stage in our sport. What an opportunity for both of these teams. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. Scanning the field, it's McCown. The pass is intercepted. And he's brought down by the defense with a takeaway in the first drive of the game.
For this quarterback, that is going to be really tough to bounce back. On the first third down of the game, he throws an interception. I think he was confused by the coverage, and he just panicked and put the ball in harm's way. That's a great job by this defense, and a huge interception early in this game.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's the option play.
That's a really nice run by this quarterback, and this defense is going to be forced to take the quarterback on these option plays. Expect the next option down the road to get out to the outside with a pitch to the running back.
Using his legs, it's Isaac. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Oh, you got to make those plays, and in particular in the red zone, you've got an opportunity to extend the drive, keep your offense on the field. That catch has to be made, and now this head coach has a decision to make. I think the emotional decision would be go for this, but he's in field goal range. Take the points. I would take the 3 right here.
Going to be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. The Bulls will line up here on first down and goal. Handing off on the draw play. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, USF. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Trying to find some room. It's Henderson. Open field ahead. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first down, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up third down.
He's rattled right now. He throws a pick on the last drive, and Chris, he comes out here, and this is the type of series that you want to see that short memory, and you want to see a quarterback get back to his roots and use that offense, and here he throws the ball right back into a precarious situation. That one should have been picked off.
Coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's McCown. The receiver grabs it, and he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. After the completion, we'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. The Roadrunners lining up here on 1st and 10. They keep him off balance with a run. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Donald. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Not the way you want to start a series. Backed up by the holding call. It's going to be second and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. Dropping back, it's McCown. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Roadrunners will line up to boot it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch made at the 20. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. sure hands. It's Odom. He goes out of bounds, but they move it out near the 30. So the catch sets up second and very short and plenty of options for the offense. Wants to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the game just good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That is broken up and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Back to throw again. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? The 10. Touchdown, Bulls. And the home crowd here is unhinged.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. Remember the last possession, it was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty, and they tough today.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
And now the running backs got it again. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
To throw, it's McCown. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. And the Roadrunners will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And here's the return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. This should be the last play of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. USF has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, and the pass just batted away by the linebacker who stayed at home.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion. Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Bulls will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in from the UTSA sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this.
Oh, look out, he's got open space. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Back to pass. It's McCown. Caught behind the line. It's Henderson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on first. They'll try the ground game here. He's got space. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
And that's a first down for the offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on 1st down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Hand off to the back. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Got to do a better job of managing that situation as a quarterback. You don't want to take a negative play there on 1st and goal, even if you're outside of the 4-yard line. That ball's got to be thrown away. Remember, doesn't have to be out of bounds to the sideline like it does in the normal field of play. You can just throw that out of the back of the end zone. It's far easier to manage the situation in...
Touchdown, Roadrunners. Grab for a touchdown.
What a try from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position, you're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of 1st downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. To throw, it's Van Buren. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Isaac. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly penalty creates the automatic first down. The Bulls are looking to keep this drive going. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Mental mistake by the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. First down here for this offense.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield. It's Van Buren. Finds his man. It's Odom. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The Bulls hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Looking to scramble. Breaking into the clear. Breaks into the clear. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what makes this offense so difficult to defend. It feels like the defense does a great job against the passing game. They cover up all the routes down the field, and yet you get out of your rush lane just a little bit, and this quarterback can make you pay. Once he's on the outside, you can see the speed and the explosiveness, and he creates a big play down the field and another first down for this offense.
Offense won't snap it. They'll spend a timeout before the second down. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handing off on the draw play. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Touchdown, South Florida. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To the air, it's McCown. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
And nowhere to go there. The defense all over it. Timeout taken by USF. That's their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Roadrunners will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
I caught up with the Roadrunners head coach at the half. This team has found some positives with their 3-game winning streak, but right now they haven't done their job on defense. They get an opportunity now to change that, grab some momentum. We'll see how this goes to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things develop on the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Sullivan. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, he's got open space. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't quite make it. He stopped short at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
That's a dangerous play. You've got to protect the player's head and neck area. The Bulls line it up with first and goal. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Checking in from the UTSA sideline. Something I've got my eyes on is how the running back is moving and cutting. As you know, he did get really banged up in that game last week despite the win. And he's going to have to fight through some bumps and bruises here today. I've got my eyes on him, and I will keep you posted down here from the field. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. We know you'll be keeping a close eye on that. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's McCown. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. To dart right down the middle. And it's just flat dropped on third down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a fourth down call.
Chris, I'm a little surprised that they threw the ball there in this situation.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. Here we go on fourth down. He's got a crease. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30.
Well, you knew this was coming. 4th and inches. Defense has got to be ready for this. You've got to pack the interior of that defensive line. They're unable to do that, and it's an easy conversion for the offense.
And here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space.
Breaks into the clear. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Chris, trying to throw the ball in the red zone is so difficult because of the tight windows. You just cannot create the amount of space that you have in the open field because those safeties are down low, and here, those tight windows create the contact and the timing for the defense to break up that pass.
Offense trying to convert again on 4th down. They'll go for it. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's the 2nd 4th down conversion on this drive already. I would assume they would continue to be aggressive, and when you're that aggressive, it gives your offense a ton of confidence. They know that this coaching staff believes in them.
Grab down the middle. It's Campbell. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. 2nd down and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
All right, Chris, down multiple possessions here. I think they've got 2 downs to go for this. It's 3rd down. It's inside the 5. You've got 2 calls. You can run it here. You can go play action. But if you're the head coach, you have to communicate to the offensive play caller that he has 2 downs to get the touchdown. What a decision upcoming here for this head coach after this long, successful drive from his offense. You know he wants to pay it off with a touchdown and not settle for a field goal. Does he go for it? I think you should. I know the defense just played well on the last snap, but this offense is still in rhythm.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Defense all over that 1st down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Van Buren. The pass rush closing in. He's got a man down the middle. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. USF has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll run it with the draw play. Jukes to get free. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Caught in the backfield. It's Odom. Good enough for first down yardage.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
A draw to the back. Eludes a tackle. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
There's no other play call here than a quarterback sneak. If you turn around and hand this football off, I think you're absolutely crazy, and you should definitely not be in the shotgun. It's under center. It's QB sneak. Move the chains.
Running back with the football. Got an opening here. Breaks free down the right side. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Handoff from the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Moves out of the pocket. Great cut. They whiff on him. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown. Rolls.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be a return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Roadrunners offense is back out there now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do. He's got room to run. Look out.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. It's McCown. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Now the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down.
I tell you what, you get into a 4th and short situation, and it is a battle in the trenches. Not a lot of room, but the running back runs hard and gets that carry across the line to gain and moves the chains. That is tough sledding for 1 yard, but they're able to get the first.
5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees. Chris, that is not what you want on third down. Terrible execution. This offense has got to be better moving forward. They're not going to win this game unless they get some third down conversions.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Hey guys, down on the USF sideline, this team is starting to really get excited. A conference championship has been their goal from day one of this season, and now it is within their grasp. Guys are starting to really celebrate. Fans are starting to celebrate as they see what's ahead. They do want to close out this quarter strong, make sure they're taking care of business, but the excitement is starting to build down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Bulls will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. They'll kick it away here. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And now the handoff. Runs through the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Will hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation.